girl Sybrina, and I am back with another video, and this has been like so long overdue, but with school and everything I have been unable to record it and I've been unable to do my hair. So today's video I'm gonna be doing some large knotless box braids with the curly ends. I've been wanting to do this style for so long and I'm finally gonna be doing it today. So yeah, my hair is already like brushed out and everything, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I do not want this to take long, so this is gonna be a really quick video. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button because I'm sure you like the video. Leave a comment down below as the video goes along, as the tutorial goes along. So yeah, let's get right into this video.
So guys, the first thing that we'll be doing is sectioning our hair, and I started by making my center part to see what I'm working with, and then I went around the back and made my first row. So I do have a DIY parting video on my channel, so you can go and watch that video for more details, but you can see how I am using that mirror that's in front of me, and I also have another mirror that is where the camera is so that I can see the back of my head, and I'm just going over the part a couple of times until it's straight in my opinion, and it's something that I can work with. And then I'm moving on to sectioning out that first row. So I have two braids in the back in the first row. And for this style, I did go ahead and section off all of my braids before I started installing the hair, because I didn't want it to get messed up later and I wouldn't be able to reverse it. So I'm at the second row now, and guys, I actually did go over these rows because they were a little bit too thick, and then when I had got to the third section it was a little bit too thin. But the reason why I still use these clips was because I do know that some people may want to go for bigger braids, but I actually prefer the smaller ones, and because it would give my hair a little bit more fullness. I wouldn't just have like some sparse braids in my head, so that's what I did. But in my third row, you'll be able to see how much smaller I actually made the braids. They actually weren't that much smaller, but not too big. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch while I part my hair, and then I'll be back. So guys, I finished sectioning off all my hair, and I'm just showing you guys what the sections look like. You see they're not too big, not too small. For me, they were just the perfect size. So for today's style, I will be using the Queen Bee pre-stretched hair, and this is what it looks like when I section them off. For each braid, I will be using about 5 or 6 of those sections. I will also be using the Shine and Jam edge control because guys, this stuff keeps your hair so moisturized throughout your entire style, and it does have a perfect hold. Your hair won't revert back by the time you're done braiding your hair, and it doesn't give you that Gorilla Glue effect. So it's the perfect product for your braiding styles. Okay guys, so we're finally gonna start the first braid, and I'm gonna try to explain this as best as I can. So the first thing is you split the section into 3 parts, and then you're gonna hold the 2 outermost parts with your hand, and you're gonna take that middle part out. Now you're gonna take the braiding hair and you are gonna try to grip it with the hand that is holding the 2 outside sections. So that is between your index finger and your thumb, and you're gonna take the upper part of the braid and attach it to the middle section of hair, and you're gonna use that same hand that you used to grab the middle section to grab the side that is opposite to that hand, and then you're just gonna keep on doing that. So you're taking your index and thumb finger to grab the braiding hair, you're attaching it to the middle section, and using that same hand that grabbed that middle section to go under the braid and grab the side that is opposite to where your hand is. So that is how I can explain it best. I have a lot of other knotless box braids videos that I explained it in different ways. So this today I'm just trying to do it a different way to see if you guys can kind of understand it in a different way. So I do hope that you guys are getting it, because I want all of us to be, you know, bombed out in our knotless braids this spring. So I basically added, I think, 5 or 6 pieces of hair to each braid, and you just add hair until you get the thickness that you want. You can use thicker pieces if you want the braid to be thicker, but I recommend using like medium sized sections of hair, because then you'll get that smooth, natural looking braid, and at the same time you will be able to tuck all of your hair under it. So guys, at this point you can see where I'm adding more and more edge control to my hair, because the edge control kinds of clumps it together and makes it easier for me to tuck it. And one thing that I tried to do in this style, because I wanted to last as long as possible, was I tucked all my natural hair. Well, at least I tried my best. So guys, I don't know if you could see like how I try to put the braid in to where, so you know you're braiding under braiding, so you're putting your natural hair into the middle of the braid, or it's like you're using the braiding hair to wrap your natural hair before you continue to braid. So I will be doing more braids after this, so you'll get to see. And then when you're done, you just add the rubber bands. And yeah, this is my first braid, guys. So let's move on to another braid. So again, I'm just gonna let you guys use visuals to see what I'm doing, and then I will be back to try to tell you guys how I tuck my natural hair in the braiding hair. Alright you guys, so right here is where I'm starting to tuck. So you see how I put my natural hair under the braid, and then I put the braiding hair over my natural hair before I continue to braid. So that is how I tuck. So I add some more edge control, and then I just put that under the braiding hair, and then I braid over my natural hair. So yeah, so you can see me doing it right here. And I also can use the braiding hair to like wrap my natural hair while I braid, and that just makes sure that all of your natural hair is tucked away with that moisture, and it's not getting snagged and pulled by your pillows or whatever. So yeah, here is where I'm giving you guys a close-up of how, you know, I'm kind of like wrapping my natural hair. So yeah, I hope you guys can use this example to tuck your natural hair, because I know when you get knotless braids, like having all that hair sticking out is gonna be a challenge, and it will prevent the braids from lasting as long as they can. So this is what my braid looks like, and then this is what we're working with so far. So we're just gonna move on to the rest of the braids, and then I will be back when I have some more tips for you guys. Okay guys, so we are finally on the last braid, and one thing that I think was very noticeable while I was doing this braid is how I try to make my braids a little bit tighter. So you see how when I let go of that third piece, how I pull it each time. When you're at the roots, it makes your hair, it helps you to grip the hair more, and also while you're braiding, it prevents you from getting like all those little bumps and grinds in your braids, and helps you make your braids a little bit more smooth. And also guys, to make your braids less bumpy, you can try to pull down on the braid as you go along. So try not to like have the braid clumped up. Try to, you know, pull it down with your hands as you braid, and that will prevent like those little, you know, those little bumps and grinds in your braids, and just makes everything come together nice and smooth. Okay, so I'm gonna be back again when I have some more tips. Okay, so I'm back a little bit sooner than I thought I would. So guys, make sure that when you are banding your hair, when you're installing the rubber bands, that you are measuring if you want an even look. So you can see each time when I braid, I make sure that I measure it before I finish. So yeah, this is what my hair looks like when I am done, and I'm just gonna do my edges. I always leave these clips in because I just love seeing my edges get done. Yes guys, and I just advise you guys, even when your hair is old, like if you just do your edges, guys, please just do your edges, it'll make the style look okay. Even if the braids that are hanging behind there are old, just wear it a little bit longer by doing your edges. So yes guys, I'm also adding some wild growth oil on my scalp. You know, feed your scalp, feed your hair. Hair needs food too. And then I'm just gonna add some mousse, and I'm using Lotto Body. I realized that this works well with my natural hair, so I do recommend the Lotto Body mousse to lay everything down. And then I'm going to be using some Got To Be freezing spray. Some people say that this makes your hair itch, but I didn't have a problem with it. But what this does is that it just sets everything, so it doesn't make your hair revert for like a week or two. It keeps everything laid flat. So I do recommend using it to like help with holding your hair together. And then I'm just gonna use a do-rag to lay that down and let it dry while I add the curls. So guys, while I was adding the curls, I didn't want them to be like too springy, and so you can see that as I wrapped it, I didn't stretch it like how I'm doing this one. So guys, don't be like me. I recommend that you do wrap it tight, because over time the hair will drop, the curls will drop. So just try to wrap them tighter when you're doing them. And then after I finished wrapping everything, what I did was I just used some boiling hot water to dip everything. I kept it in there in the boiling water for like 10 seconds and then take it out. I, you know, dried it a little bit with the towel, and then I let it dry for like until I finished everything so that the curls could set properly. And then guys, I always go up further with the braids with some hot water to make it, you know, a little less stiff, because you know the hot water gives the braids a different texture, like kind of. So I just go up further on the braids with the hot water using the towel, but be cautious because this is really hot. So after 10 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and unravel the curls, and look at my curls, guys. Oh my god, they are so cute. Some of them didn't get in the hot water that well because, you know, I was dipping too much at once, so I had to go over some of them. But guys, look at these curls. Oh my god, girl, these are so cute. But another thing guys that you should know is that make sure that your water is as hot as possible. So like, don't use microwaved water, use water from the stove to get your curls set. Okay, yes guys, so this is the finished look when I am done, and this is what it looks from the back and everything. So yeah, I was having my little party session for a while, so please excuse me guys for a second, and then I'm gonna come back to you in real time. Okay guys, so we've come to the end of the video. So this is my finished look, and I'm so happy guys. I don't know why I didn't do this hairstyle like from
2 months ago because I've been meaning to do them for so long and I love it. Guys, look how we look good. Why? But not tell the lie, guys, I love this hairstyle. I'm just so excited because this looks so good. I really don't have that much to say. The hair is speaking for itself. I don't really need to say anything at all. I am loving it. Some of my curls, they didn't come out that good. Like this one, I could either cut it or let me show. I could either cut it or I could just redo it. And remember, this one was giving me trouble because I forgot to do it and the water wasn't as hot when I did it. Guys, let me know if you're gonna be doing this hairstyle on yourself. Let me know what you think about the hairstyle and everything. And guys, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and also give me a like on this video. Yeah, give me a like, guys. Yeah, I'ma deserve it. Yeah, girl. All right, and also leave a comment. So you guys, until my next video, I want you to stay safe, stay beautiful, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.